Okay, hello guys. Okay. Oh the hell. Yo. Okay, how do I save this book? Alright. Oh, Switzerland, cool. That is Yervin going out on a lap. So we've got Yervin on a lap first. Right, we've got Jurgen and last car. Both of the Mercedes are going out. Visakopoulos also getting ready for a lap. And we'll go on board with Jurgen for his lap. There's another car coming out the pits. Down into turn 1. Very nice on the brakes and throttle there from Jurgen. Right into turn 3 afterwards. Round the bend going into sector 2 now. 22.3. Oh, Jurgen nearly spins it and that's the end of his lap there. Can he gain some more time though after that? Let's see what his time would be. I think the Ferrari's gone out of his lap as well. Yeah, he has. Ferrari's also made a mistake. Now the Mercedes is in pits, I wonder what happened to him then. I think he's fine in sector 3, but the chicane. Because I saw yellow flags there. Anyways, on to Jurgen again. Into the chicane he goes, following the Mercedes, I think, yep. And he hasn't pulled in, nearly spins out trying to get that traction. Onto a straight now, what is his time going to be? A 118.0. Who's next? Lannis is on a lap into turn 1 nicely as well. Not as fast as Jurgen did though, I believe. He's got 2 cars behind him. He's got Jurgen behind him and the Haas of Visakopoulos sets a lap of 127. I think he backed out of it, that is why it's so slow. I think he's going for another lap. Yep, he is. He's got no fuel, I doubt he'll make it. Yeah, I don't think he's on that. We'll go back into the Mercedes of Lannis, onto the second straight. Going into sector 3. How fast is he? 52.3. Not a purple sector 2. Third gear through that right-hander. Into the chicane he goes. So far, so slow left-right into a very fast right bend. What is his time going to be? Onto the straight. He sets a 118.5, 5 tenths slower. Bill goes off. Okay, Warpaint's on an out lap. So, oh, we've got this person in the Aston Martin setting a purple sector 1. Can he beat Jurgen's time of a 118.0? He's got full traction fully out of the corner. A bit slow through that part. He brakes there, and a bit of a bad apex through there. I think he could have backed out there. He's got a purple of 53.236. He's braking too much into the corners. That could play out well for him though. Through the chicane, onto the last corner and into the straight. McLaren set a 120.5. He goes third with a 120.1. Jurgen's out for another out lap. And there's a Haas gone. What's happened there? I think it's spun into a wall. No clue what happened there. So Ryan Warpaint on board in the Red Bull, going down the straight now. What's his middle sector time going to be? A 52.3. Could be within the top 3, I think, with this lap time. Taking him very steadily through those corners. Into the chicane, this is a very clinical point of the lap. He's ridden over the curves. Onto the straight now. What is his time going to be? 118, 119.1. There's a second, he's 1.1 seconds off the pole lap right now. Oh, pole sitter Jurgen going onto a lap right now, I believe. Let's see. Right, he's going onto a lap. We're riding on board with Jurgen. What is he going to do heading into turn 1 and 2 and 3? Down to 5th gear, swing to the left and into the right immediately. Very smooth. Sticks all the way to the right. He's up by 300ths right now. Nearly lost out of there. Nicely through there. 4th gear immediately. To the fast left righter. Onto the second straight now, bumping that curve a little bit. Sector 3 now, a 51.7, up by 4/10 nearly. Could get a lap time of a 117.5 right now. Nicely through that chicane, going extra right to get as much momentum as possible. 4th gear into the exit. Onto the straight he goes. What is his lap time going to be? 117.499. Up by 5/10. Now that is an entire second ahead of P2 there then. Going on to Zakopoulos now. A 51.7. Up by 7 seconds. Could he get pole? Nicely through there. Into the chicane now as well. Very nicely done through there. Into the right hander in the straight now. DRS opened. What's his lap time? He goes onto pole. Onto pole by 200ths. These two, we could be up for an intense battle for P1 in the pre-season race. We've got the AlphaTauri of Octane on the outlap now. That's a Mercedes of Laska setting a lap of a 118.5, very close to his teammate's lap. Right, we've got the AlphaTauri of Octane on the lap now. Let's see what he can do to match the time of others. He's the only person that hasn't gotten a lap time yet. Very fast out of that, very wide into turn 3, a bit wide as well. That could have probably slowed him down a little bit to not go off and invalidate his lap. Very nicely through turn 4, dipping it in the grass a little bit. Very nicely on the curbs there. His went a bit wide there. Hopefully it doesn't go wide here, otherwise it's game over. He doesn't, goes onto the straight. His sector 2 time is going to be a 52.6. This qualifying session is insane. Into the chicane he goes. Quick left right. Into the last turn and onto the straight. He's got DRS. What is his time going to be? A 119.4. Goes up to P6. Rascal in the McLaren is last with a 120.5. And Zakopoulos is first with a 117.477, ahead by Jurgen by 200ths. We've got a Mercedes of Lanus on a lap now, is going into the pits. We're going to be watching War Paint then. Let's see what kind of lap he can do. Oh, it's went wide. Oh, that's ruined his lap already. Very unfortunate for him. And we've got the P2 of Jurgen going on a lap now to try and get pole position back. Let's see what he can do. He might get traffic in the way if Laska will not move out of the way. Into turn 3, that very long right-hander. All the way to the right like he usually does. He's up by half a tenth. Right now he can snatch pole off him, but he's still got 2 more sectors to conquer. Mercedes is just there. He could get a toe down the straight, off into the grass a little bit. That's absolutely sent him into the chicane. It's a bit slow through there, but he's got a good entrance onto the straight. It's a purple sector 1 up by 1.5 tenths. Mercedes did get up the way. Now into the chicane. Oh, he's nearly spun it. Oh, that could have ruined his lap time. And it's ruined his lap time, he's backed out. That is unlucky for Jurgen. He still could get another lap in though. Now we've got the Mercedes of Laska on another lap now. Let's see what he could do. Brand new softs. He's nailed the apex of turn 1 and 2. How will he do going through turn 3 now into sector 2? He's done it nicely through there. Yellow flags, that's War Paint going slow. Into, I don't know what this is. Nicely through there on the power. Touches the grass a little bit. Nearly lost it through there. Let's see what he can do. Nice apex through there onto the straight. Now going into sector 2 at 51.9. Could he potentially get up to pole? Very quick right now. Nice exit through there into the chicane though. Hopefully he doesn't lose it onto the exit into the last turn. No, he hasn't. He's got a perfect exit onto the straight then. Scott DRS, what is his time going to be? 117.9. Not that bad. And we've got Zakopoulos going onto a lap as well now. Let's see what he could do. He's got his DRS open and onto the lap he goes. We've got an Aston Martin going slow. Off he goes into those first couple of corners. Done it nicely through there. Gone wide to get a better exit. What is his sector 1 time going to be? At 22.195, 1.5 tenths up. Could he steal pole by an absolute mile from Jurgen in the McLaren? Good acceleration out of that turn 5 corner. Touches the grass a bit more. He was a bit slow through the apex there. Hopefully he can regain that time. Onto the straight he goes. His time is a 51.4, nearly 3 tenths up. Could he possibly get a 116? Oh no, he's lost it. Oh my god. All the press is getting to everyone in the top 3. That is insane. Okay, who's on the lap? Oh, we've got Aston Martin on the lap. I don't think he's on a lap anymore. Yep, he ain't. Right, no one's on the lap. Right, pre-season. Who's on a... Okay. Okay, Mercedes is going to be the next person to go onto a lap then. Let's see what he could do then. And onto the straight he goes. Let's see how well he could manage the first couple of corners. Just hit the curves there. Up to gear 5 and into turn 3 then. It's got a bit wider than usual, but he can manage that probably. 22.2. It is a bit slower than his last lap time. Hopefully he can regain that time in sector 2 and 3. Down to second gear, up into third again. Off he goes. Nice and wide into the corner, giving him good traction on the exit. Slows down a bit too much there. What is his time going to be? A 151.8. He's up by 2 tenths. Could he possibly beat his teammate for P3? Let's see what he can do. There was an Aston Martin I didn't see. This is going to be his last lap time. Let's see what he can do. And he goes into the 117s and he doesn't beat his teammate. Let's see, Jurgen's up by 1/10. Let's see if he can snatch pole away from Zakopoulos. Onto the straight he goes. 116. And he does! And he does! And he does! That is pole for Jurgen and Zakopoulos for P2. That is very tight for first place. Look at that, only half a second. So the grid for qualifying will be Jurgen on pole with a 117.425. And we've got Zakopoulos P2. Lasker P3, Lanus P4, Warpaint P5, Octane P6, Zeenbeek P7, Mr. Rascal P8, then Zesperv P9 with no time. And into the race we go then. Let's see what all these drivers can do. This is going to be competitive for the 2 Mercedes and the 2 front runners. Let's see what's going to happen in the race. It's going to be a 50% race around the circuit, around the Spanish circuit. Let's see what these drivers could do. I wonder if there's a formation lap. Right, so we do have a formation lap. My bad for that break. Jurgen and... Oh! Has Zakopoulos off into the wall. So we've got Jurgen and Zakopoulos on the mediums, Lasker on the soft to try and get ahead of both of them, Lanus on the hards, and Warpaint also on the hards, Octane on the mediums, Beak on the hards to try get that overcut, and then we've got Mr. Rascal and Zesper on the mediums. Oh, that's here a little bit squirrely. Oh, that's the race leader disqualified. No, we don't even have a good angle. No, that's a fucking... No shenanigans, guys, please. It's only pre-season. How are we going to get a good view? No, we're not. No, we're not. No, we're not. Two, three, 4, 5 red lights, and away we go. Good start by Zakopoulos, right into the lead. Absolute pouring start by Yervin. Even the Mercedes gets ahead. Off they go into turn 1, and that's Lanus being tagged by someone there. I don't know who, but he got tagged by someone. Off he goes, 5 positions. And, oh, we've got some people in the wall. We've got some people into the wall. Virtual safety car. Virtual safety car. That was chaotic. We've got Rascal up 3 positions. Warpaint up 1. Octane up into P3 from P6. Astonishing. Visakopoulos taking the lead from Yervin. Zesper already out before sector 2. What happened there then? Beat still in P7. Oh, that's Alaska also. Oh, what happened to him? Both of them Mercedes dropping down like flies. Actual safety car is ending right now, I think. Virtual safety. Oh, Lannis has got a drive-through penalty for speeding. Is he going to take it this lap? Yes, he is. We've got Beak also in the pits for wing damage as well, I think. That was a chaotic start. We've already got a Mercedes up into P5. I think Mr. Rascal nearly lost it. Oh, we've got a Red Bull. That's Warpaint spinning round. Oh no. Oh fuck, it's pouring it outside. Ah. Okay. Alright. That's all the battles gone, I believe. Mr. Rascal's ghosted. I wonder if he's got his AI driving for him, because he's going unusually slow. Warpaint down to P6 with that spin. He was having such a good start. That was very unfortunate for him. Octane is trying to catch the leaders as Zakopoulos sets the fastest lap with a 121.6. He's already got a second lead. DRS will not open for Yervin. DRS won't open for anyone in fact right now, apart from Warpaint chasing down Rascal, who's got an AI on. So. Then goes Warpaint on Rascal. Yep, there he goes up into P5. Now he's chasing down Octane with that 7 second. Oh, Octane. Octane down. What happened? I didn't get anything. Well, anyways, last guy is setting a purple sector 1. An absolute flyer right now of a lap. on those softs, I believe. Yep, 2 lap on softs. Oh. There's not really any battles. Jurgen could have gotten DRS there. No, he hasn't. No, he hasn't. Will he set a purple 121.2? Yes, he has. That's an extra point if it lasts all the way to the end. He's only got 8% ERS. Jurgen's got 57. Oh, Bill Zerkopoulos is on a purple with 73% ERS. Octane 35%, Warpaint 27. Mr. Rascal, of course, it's an AI. 73% for Lannis, and 95% for Zeembeek. Oh, Octane's out. Octane's out. He spun it into the wall. Oh, that's a safety car. That's a safety car. This could be an absolute good strategy choice by Lasker and Zeembeek, because Lasker can now pick under the safety car and still probably keep his P3. This will also allow for others to catch up to the leaders. What happened there for him? He just dropped it out for exit of 5. Yeah, there. 5-second penalty for Jurgen! And he retires! And he retires! And Jurgen leaves. I wonder what happened. I don't think he was meant to speed in pit lane. Warpaint up 3 positions now. Mr. Rascal 5, but has got an AI. These points will not count, it's only a pre-season to test how the drivers will drive in this league. Wait, why is the Mercedes up a place? Okay, our top 3 at the moment is the Coppolas, Mr. Rascal and Warpaint. Then we've got Lasker and Lannis, both Mercedes P4 and 5, then Zeembeek P6. Alright, got that. You got that, you're P2 though, so that's cool. Your AI's doing well for you. Oh, your AI bricks at someone. Cool. No, Gene's still trying to catch up. Now he can have a breather from the... Oh, and he nearly dropped it. Has Gene pitted? I don't know if he has, because he's still on softs. Oh, gosh. He's got 4 stops. So we've already got 2 pit stops. I think Zerkopoulos has won this race. He's the fastest driver out on the track at the moment as Jurgen has retired. 3 people out. Zesper out on lap 1 in sector 1. Octane and Bindi in sector 2 just past turn 5 into the wall. And Jurgen retired in the pit lanes for no apparent reason. And safety cars in this lap. Safety cars in this lap. There could be a big battle for P3 at the moment. I don't think you're allowed to do that, Warpaint. Get back to your position. It's up to the leader. Oh, the leader spun it, the leader spun it, the leader spun it. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. That was an absolute change of events. And off goes Warpaint into the lead. Oh, he has to give a position back to the AI. That is unfortunate. Oh, the Mercedes are battling it out already. Oh, Laska already side by side being forced off the track by Warpaint. Zakopoulos retires. It's an all-out war. Oh my god. Laska up to P1. And Zeenbeek up to P2 from last place. Warpaint is fighting for P3 now from P1. He has the inside. He still remains P3. Can he catch Zeenbeek though? And can Zeenbeek catch Laska? Can Lannis make an overtake on Warpaint? He's got a good exit out of there. Let's go around the outside of Warpaint. Warpaint manages to hold on. And will he send one down the inside soon at turn 1? We will see, we will see. Okay, he's got all his ERS enabled. Warpaint only has 15, 10%. Lannis stays back. Zeenbeek holding. Oh, that's a Mercedes into the wall. Sorley has got wing damage. Yes, he does. Yes, he does. That's Ruskell up to P4, but not for long. Okay, he can Warpaint now. Catch up to Zeenbeek and make an overtake. Last car leading on hard and softs right now. He will have to make another pit stop though. So Zeenbeek is provisionally P1. He's out of DRS zone. Last got 120.9. He gets the fastest lap. DRS is enabled. Warpaint's catching up. Only has 10% ERS left. Meanwhile, Zeen has 50. Lannis 5-second time penalty and is also retiring in the pits. Well, there's only 4 people out of 9 left. Pre-season, no wonder why no one's... I see 3 people only left. I think that's the order for the race. Zine beats on. Zine beats wide. Zine is wide. That gives a chance to Warpaint. Warpaint goes wide as well. Warpaint spins. Warpaint spins. And Warpaint spins into the pits. And it's got front wing damage. Oh my word. Unlucky moment for Warpaint. He's got full wing damage as well, I believe. We cannot see right now. And the host's gone. That just leaves these two then. That's Laska winning, I believe then. Oh, this is dead. Our race is cancelled, alright. I don't have my phone, so I didn't know. Right, that's the end of the race.